On the great island Crete, Minos was king. Daedalus, ablative accompaniment, with his small son, was a captive there. He was not able to flee because the sea prohibits. Neither through land, he said, nor through sea am I able to flee. But the sky is certainly not closed. We will proceed, and that's the future, on that most difficult way. And again, the double L, most difficult. And so, he prepared wings, similar to real wings. This is dative, most similar to, double L, most similar to the real wings of birds. He bound the parts of the wings with wax, ablative of means. Icarus stood near the father. He was touching the very light wings. He was impeding the work of the father. Finally, the end of the difficult work was near. The wings had been prepared. Daedalus judged, an indirect statement, that the time was suitable or fit. So the time was suitable. Then he joined the slender wings to the slender body of the sun, and he warned him sharply, adverb, with these words: we will proceed in the middle of the sky, for if we will fly, an adverb, comparative, too low, the waves will make the wings heavier. If we will fly too high, comparative adverb, the fire, referring to the sun, will burn the wings, and we will fall into the sea. I will explain all things, dative, to you now. Then he showed all parts of the wings to the sun, and he explained all things in order. He sensed that there was danger, and this is an indirect statement, that there was danger, and he feared for his son, who was most dissimilar to the father, dative with a special adjective. This is tough, this is a PPP and it's a subject. He, having been set up with his own wings, departed before, and ordered his son to fly after. The terrified farmers, and this is a PPP, saw them from the fields. Many thought, indirect statement, that they were gods or similar to gods, dative. The father and the son beat the air most swiftly, superlative adverb, with the wings. They left behind many regions and many nations. Then the son, PPP, no longer afraid, going back to son, left behind the father, the leader. He did not remember the speech, idiom, did not hold in memory. So he did not remember the speech of the father. And he flew higher because he judged that, indirect statement, that nothing was able to happen. But many things happened. Swiftly, the sun loosened the wax. The wings no longer stuck. The sad boy fell head first into the sea. He no longer lived. This sea received the name, his own name, Icarium, by that action, by that thing. So by that thing afterwards, this sea received the name, its own name, Icarium. Meanwhile, the father, no longer a father, because his son just died, sought his son in all regions. He shouted the name of his son. Finally, he saw the wings of Icarus in the waves. But he never found his body. Then he himself easily arrived to Sicily, and there he lived for many years. But the story told by PPP, going back to story, but the story told by others, ablative agent, is dissimilar to this one, dative with special adjective. They write in direct statement that he flew into Italy, and there he placed the wings in a temple. In this way, he gave thanks to the gods for safety. First of all men, daedalus, and these two go together, with nature having been conquered, ablative absolute, flew through the wide sky. And if Greek and Roman authors spoke the truth, so if Greek and Roman authors spoke the truth, now many men fly, adverb, easily, even through space. But no one by means of their own wings. Because, is a question, which work, interrogative adjective, which work is more difficult to men?